Hey everyone, I am live right now for the first time in a long time. I'm live on Facebook and YouTube, so we'll see how this goes. The Facebook one is not actually just said it's not working, so welcome. I'm really happy that I was able to get on here because life gets a little chaotic sometimes. And I had a free moment. So I'm hoping to do more of these lives and to do more kind of Q&A style videos. So if you have any questions, feel free to write it in the chat. And this video, I want to tell you what this video is about. This video is going to be really powerful because it's going to explain to you how to effortlessly attract what your soul wants to you. And this is pillar 5 of the Rise Effect. The Rise Effect is coming out soon. So if you want to be on the wait list and find out as soon as it comes out, go to therisecollective.org/clarity and get on the mailing list. You'll also get a special ebook. So that will get you on the wait list. And I don't want to get off track because I want to get back to this teaching piece. So many of us talk about the law of attraction, manifesting, magnetism. These are all buzzwords. And my feeling is that there's a lot of misconception out there about the law of attraction, and it doesn't sit right with a lot of people. And so I always say the Rise Effect is not about the law of attraction for that reason, because I think that so many people just misconstrue what that even means. And so I'm not calling it that. What I am calling it is magnetism, because I just made a post the other day on Instagram. It said, maybe it's woo-woo, maybe it's quantum physics. And the post actually went viral. So that goes to show that people want to talk about this. And magnetism, the law of attraction, woo-woo, manifesting, these are all proven in quantum physics. And so it's not really debatable. It's more about how people use this law of attraction, how people work with the laws of the universe, and how they're not doing it correctly if it's not working for them. And we all need help sometimes. Now, what most discouraged soulpreneurs do when they're working with the law of attraction or when they're simply setting goals for themselves is they will push forward meaning make it happen. They will push forward toward goals that they made in partnership with their ego rather than with their soul. So that's kind of the first thing that has alarm bells go off for me. So when we're making goals in partnership with our ego, it's often not even conscious, right? We're often just doing that because that's how you do it. So the first part is make your partnership with your soul. Make your goals, get in contact with your soul and discover what your soul came here to create, to be, to do. And I have a couple videos on my YouTube channel here about that. So go over to my channel and you'll find all of the videos. So I'm just looking at my notes here. You're making that goal. And then as you're trying to make that happen, you're pushing forward. You're making it happen. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not working with magnetism. The field, the forces of energy that we are surrounded with, nature, is full of magnetism. We are full of magnetism, right? And so why not work with those forces of magnetism in service of making our lives and our lives and our journeys toward what we want to create easier. Magnetism creates ease. So when people approach it this way that I just described with the ego and pushing forward, that's why people start to feel discouraged and burnt out. But this video is going to fix that, because you are going to learn how to work with these natural forces and go from discouraged soulpreneur to courageous wise woman. And so let's get into it with the ways that you can work with magnetism. So here are the steps. Number 1 is work with the forces of nature. That is the moon, the seasons, and your own body, to name a few. So you're starting at the ideal time in partnership with the moon, the seasons, and your body. And when you start at the ideal time, you're then harvesting the seeds that you sowed metaphorically at the ideal time, when it's the ripest. Women's bodies and women's cycles are on a different cycle than a man's body. A man is on a 24-hour cycle. A woman is on a 28-day cycle. So it's really important to be aware of this cyclical wisdom, so that we can allow it to work with us instead of against us. The next step is be in the energy of joy as much as possible. Joy and love, joy and love, joy and love. And you can cultivate that joy and that love through many techniques, I guess. You can create joy in lots of ways through play, whatever that means to you. Play, dance, enjoyment, singing, getting in the flow state. And the flow state, I can do another video about that. I think I have a whole blog post about that actually on the website. If you go to therisecollective.org/blog and then just search in the search bar flow, and it'll come up. So you want to get into the flow state when you're unaware of time. And I have a whole bonus teaching in the Rise Effect, which I talked about a little in the beginning. I have a whole bonus teaching on time bending in the Rise Effect, because so many people tell me that they don't have time for things. So getting into the flow state, being in the energy of joy as much as possible, is going to create a condition that you are in resonance, energetic resonance, with anything that you would like to draw towards you, that your soul would like to draw towards you. So we want to cultivate that sense of joy and love, overflowing love. It's a feminine state of being, one of the many feminine states of being. Number 3 is treat yourself like a queen, because you are a queen. So I want you to get clear on the moments and the times and the activities that have you feeling like a queen, and replicate those over and over again so that you're just treating yourself impeccably. And that's also going to put you in that resonance of joy and love, because you're going to be showing yourself love and honoring. Number 4. One of my favorite quotes is, let's see if I can grab it. If you want more, you have to be more. So look for ways in your life that you can take more responsibility for your life. If you want to draw more towards yourself, like in the quote, if you want more, how can you show up more? How can you be more? How can you show up more for yourself, for your friends, for your family, for your work? How can you pour out more love and joy, more devotion in every area of your life? And I teach more about this concept of If you want more, you have to be more, showing up more, taking more responsibility for your life. I teach about this in the Rise Effect program. So I'm just checking the chat. When you follow these 4 steps, you'll be able to effortlessly start to attract what your soul wants toward you. And it does take some effort. I say it's effortless, and here's what I mean. It does take some effort to be joyful, to treat yourself well, and to be more. It does take effort because it's a different way of approaching our lives. But at the same time, that effort is inevitably going to improve your life, and soon it's going to become habitual. And in that way, when it becomes habitual, it is not effortful anymore. It's win-win. It's going to create a massive up-level in your entire life. But if you don't have a foundation of self-care, which I struggle with personally, it's definitely a practice for me. So if you don't have that foundation of self-care or that practice of self-care, a foundation rooted in women's wisdom and those cyclical journeys of the 28-day cycle, like I spoke about in the beginning, you might start to struggle to create change in your life. And so to support you with that, you might want to download one of my favorite tools to learn about women's wisdom, which is the Feminine Wisdom ebook. And I put the link in the description around this video. So go grab that ebook. I'm going to start going live more often, I hope. So subscribe to my channel and click the little bell so that you get notified when I'm going live. And remember to get on the wait list if you're interested in the Rise Effect course, which is going on sale soon. So this was fun. I hope to see more of you on here next time in the chat. I'm excited to do some Q&As, answer some questions, and I will talk to you soon.